Hello everyone, it's Sunday the 11th. Gonna go, probably 18 miles, little 18-mile trail run today. See how we get on. Blood's running on active insulin, so I did reduce it. It was about 2 hours ago when I injected, so only an hour left of active insulin, so I have reduced the bloods. They're a little bit high at the start, they're about 14. So, once we get going, they'll soon come down. Thanks to Greg, I did look at Dr. Ian Gallen. That's helped me, so we'll see how we get on today with the bloods and the spikes later on. Right, okay, let's go. Mile 4, coming around. Bloods are coming down. It's about 9, just fed them with jelly babies. It's just, don't really know where I'm going. It's just stop start looking at the map, but still got to carry on going. Right, lap 8, bloods are level, 8.8, bit of a hill. I know where I am now, so I'm not so frustrated. Onwards and upwards. Mile 10, just coming through the woods. Bloods are alright, still level, slowly feeding it, doing really well today. Very pretty, cold but pretty. Right, 15 miles done. Really struggled today, my legs just so heavy. It's one of those days. Just didn't really struggled. Not far from home, probably about a mile. Blood 7.8. So it's worked really well, just feeding it a little and often with glucose and carbs. So, right, I'm going to run the last bit in. Oh, one of them runs. Hello, just a quick one after the run. My bloods after, thanks to Greg and watching Ian Gallen's video, my bloods during the run didn't really spike. They're just like little spikes, because feeding it often and small amounts rather than the big spikes, it produced little spikes. And then last night even there was a bit of a spike, but didn't go above 11, which was really good. So yeah, thanks for that, Greg. Let me see if I can just show you the bloods. So if we look, there was a big spike, but that's because I reduced the insulin and ate, and then was running on active insulin, so there is going to be a spike then. You can see for the run, it came down and wasn't too spiky, and then the spike after the running only went up to 11 and then stayed the same overnight. The other spike was breakfast and then come back down after my run, well, after yesterday's run. So the feeding the run with small amounts of carbs worked, and also the spike afterwards. Yeah, so it's actually, I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, did well. Nothing from the run. Really struggled. It's one of those days where some days you have them, you just can't. Everything's hard. My legs were aching towards the end. They were just like starting to trip over tree stumps because I couldn't pick them up. But you know, it happens in running. Some days you have good days, some days you have bad, and yesterday was a bad day. Really struggled, but persevered on, and that's the thing really when you're doing long distance. It's just, you just got to keep on going however much you struggle. And there was one point where I wanted to give up, but I didn't give up. So yeah, I am pleased.